Hi, it's the Moorlander, day 2, IWA, and I've stopped off at the Highlander and Stoirm stand. Absolutely awesome British brand. Highlander's been around now for about 40 years, making amazing outdoor gear. Stoirm has been around now for about 4 years, but really changing things, especially with some of the modular systems that they've got with their backpacks and bags. I'm a huge bag geek, you know me, I'm a huge bag geek. So we're going to start off with the Stoirm stuff, and there's been some updates to their line. So here we have some of their backpacks. These are designed to be for EDC, but completely modular, and you can do more than just EDC. If you want to spend a day out in the mountains with these, then you can do whatever you want with these. They're designed to be as tough and as durable as possible. At the top here, we have the 18 litres, there is a 24 litres and a 40 down here at the bottom. These are an update, so some of you might notice, these are a Gen 2 version. There's been some updates to these from the original Gen 1. I'll just concentrate on this one here in the middle for a second. One of the big updates is the pouch at the top here. So this is now more of a hard shell, and it's a lot larger than the original one. The original one was more kind of this side for maybe your glasses or some optics, but I like that little detail. They've also gone through and updated some of the zips on here as well, because these are designed to be outdoors packs. So you can make sure that because of the AquaGuard zips on here, although you know they're not 100% waterproof, but it will keep your gear on the inside there drier than it would have done with the previous style zips. But these, so the versions that we have, these are the kind of the Gen 2s. These will be out later this year in June time, I believe. But they've expanded this family, so there's also now a messenger style bag, and there is also a really big duffel bag here at the bottom. Some really nice features on this. So the duffel bag itself can be used in so many different ways, and in fact there's extra pockets all around the outside. You've got grab handles at the top, at the sides, at the bottom. On the reverse, if I just spin this round, although I think it's upside down at the moment, but at the bottom here you would be able to, or at least sorry, at the bottom here there are some straps. In fact, let's turn this over. Hidden behind this zip there are some straps, so if you want to wear this as a backpack, you can unzip that, pull them out, and then they'll connect with D-rings at the bottom. And then also on the inside there is some extra, well, you get two with it. It's kind of a square box designing on the inside, but there are some separators, but if you need to get more separators in the future, then you can add those to them. One of the other big thing with the Stoirm backpacks is they're really kind of living that ethos of modularity and compatibility between them all. So they all have a new hook and loop on here, which is that new updated super sexy extra fine hook and loop, and all. So within, let's open this up for a second here. So within this organizational panel, so this hook and loops onto the back. You see it's that new kind of really cool kind of hook and loop, which is great because it doesn't bobble half as much as the legacy version did. So all of these organization panels, you can take these out, but then in the actual main section on the back, let's see if I can do this with one hand quickly. Where's the zip? Oh, I can't do it with one hand, but in the main section on the back here, behind the laptop sleeve, there's another huge hook and loop section. So whichever bag that you have with these, you have all of these modular pouches, and they will all fit perfectly. So you can either put them kind of 3 wide by 2 deep, or you can put them 2 wide by 2 deep. So if you've got, maybe one for your tech, one for your EDC kind of stuff, one for maybe you're out biking, anything like that, you can have them in here. Maybe you use the 18 whilst you're out in the hills, or maybe you'd use the 24 while you're out in the hills, and maybe use the 18 whilst maybe you're just going to work. then you can just rip these straight out, drop it into another bag, you're good to go, and kind of go about your everyday challenges. Very nice ecosystem, very impressed with that. But it isn't just about backpacks. Stoirm have a range of clothes that you can use for everyday use, or you can get out into the hills and you can take these out with you. This is one of the jackets that we're incredibly proud of. This thing sold out ridiculously quickly when this was launched. Really nice features from your AquaGuard zippers to Primaloft for the insulation on this. So if you're wanting to keep warm, especially if you're wet underneath there, then it will help to keep you warm. And some really nice materials on there from your Cordura, ripstop as well. Very nice technical jacket. Now you just can't keep me away from the bags. You genuinely can't keep me away from the bags. Highlander makes some amazing bags as well. So this is the older original base company, which is Highlander, very proud Scottish company, and they've just or will be releasing these 3 new bags, which is part of their Harrier range. So there is I did read it, but I've forgotten. There is a 25 litre. There is a 35 litre and there is a 45 litre down here at the bottom. Tough materials, these are built to last, and I genuinely think they will absolutely last. These look like they're built like Sherman tanks, they really do. But yeah, so hopefully get my hands on one of these so that we can do some testing out on them. So there's going to be 2 new jackets. So here on the left-hand side we have the Halo FZ, which I'm guessing is full zip because it's exactly the same as the Halo Smock, which is just down there. The Halo Smock is a very standard kind of half-zip smock with a Joey pouch pocket on the front, whereas with the Halo FZ full zip, you're getting exactly the same, so full zip all the way down the front to make it easier to get in and out of. And then on the inside you have this really nice fleece material in there, keeping you nice and warm. But they also have the Raider jacket, so this is one of the new ones. Some really nice features on this. This one isn't, if I'm right in saying this one isn't waterproof. However, this one is perfectly designed to make sure that you can stay as warm as possible. I think this one again has the Primaloft on the inside. I'm sure they did say, but I'll leave a note below just in case. But the guy that showed me around today, this is his daily driver. He uses this for so much. So there we have it, Highlander and Stoirm. There's going to be some really nice updates to some of their older packs. Now I say older packs, it's not as though they're like really old, being a company that's been around for 4 years, but I do like the fact that even only 4 years into it, that they've took a step back, they've reevaluated, they've had a look at some of their, let's call them legacy packs for now, when they've gone, I think we can update, I think we can make this better. They're clearly listening to feedback from people that have used those, talking to them as well. They are, just like me, gear nerds. They like to hone their craft, which I think is great to see as well. So yeah, looking forward to 2024 with Highlander and Stoirm. Stay tuned for more from IWA2024.